Hi, sirs. Good afternoon. First question is for all the officials present, if possible. There's a paper, sir, that came out from Singapore. It's a Singapore-based institute called the Yusof Ishak Institute. And the paper is saying that China's vaccine diplomacy is not unconditional. And in fact, China could be using its vaccines to put pressure on developing countries when it comes to certain sensitive geopolitical issues. So my question is, how do we avoid the scenario in which China uses its COVID-19 vaccines to pressure countries like us, the Philippines, on our stance in the South China Sea?
I will respond and then turn over the floor to Ambassador Chito Santa Romana. Anong pressure ho nga apply ng China sa atin? Ang ating polisiya po ay pagkakaibigan sa lahat at wala tayong kalaban, independyenteng panglabas na polisiya, independent foreign policy. And the President in fact shares many values with the leadership of China, including personal friendship with President Xi. So I think the possibility of using the vaccine as pressure as far as the Philippines is concerned is almost nil. But nonetheless, mas alam po ito ni Ambassador Santa Romana. Sir, would you care to comment?
Yes,
Incidentally,
thank
hindi
you.
ko alam kung ano yung think tank na yan sa Singapore. Never heard.
No. I know there is this concern, particularly among certain sectors. No, pero in reality, I think the Chinese have offered this. It's part of their campaign to improve China's standing in the world and to win the hearts and minds of people. As you know, yung ratings in China, for example, in the Philippines, when it comes to trustworthiness, is quite low. And so the point of this vaccine diplomacy is, on the one hand, yung pledge nila to make it a global public good, to make it available, particularly to their close friends, countries that are friendly to them, neighboring countries. But whether they'll make it as a condition to geopolitics, that has not come up in a discussion. And I think the Chinese are very clear that when it comes to Philippines, we put it on separate tracks. Where we have differences, we discuss it. But if you're going to use one to press on the other, that will certainly not work under this current administration. So there has been no attempt on the Chinese to link the two together. What is happening is they may be trying to do this to increase their standing in the public, to win the hearts and minds of the public that they are a friendly country, that they mean well, and that they don't want to, they want to be seen as a benign regional power and not as an aggressive or malign power.